6:32 on a Thursday morning. That cold air Autumn was talking about caused some big problems for firefighters at two different fires. First, we're talking about the firefighters who were hurt and rushed to Erie County Medical Center. That was at this fire that happened on Winter Street on the city's west side just about 2 o'clock this morning. Let's take it full, show you what it looked like. Those firefighters had burns on their faces. They're expected to be okay. No one else was hurt, but that was only hours after the same firefighters were dealing with a 3-alarm fire. That's on Tonawanda Street. Nearly 70 firefighters at that one from all over the city. 2 adults, 3 children being helped by the Red Cross. So when they finally got to the fire on Winter Street, this is what they encountered. All of the ice from their water now coating the trees and the house alike. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Tweelan Nugent there live for us this morning. Tweelan, walk us through what it looks like this morning.
Good morning, Ed. It's bone-chilling cold out here, and I'm only out here for a couple minutes at a time, so it's hard to imagine what these firefighters were feeling. I mean, this puddle right here is about 3 inches deep of water. It's pretty much frozen solid over right now at this point, and that's the story of everything that was happening here. The water that was coming off the building coating this tree, and that means it was coating the firefighters on the front lines as well, because as we know, water freezes at 32 degrees, and we were well below that for most of the night here. So the firefighters here glazed with ice as they hosed down these homes in an attempt to save them. Their equipment, from their gloves to their fire engines, coated with icicles. This means it's hard for firefighters to do the basics of their jobs, like rolling up their hoses and changing out equipment, because absolutely everything is frozen solid. Now, as soon as they finish at a scene, they're back to work immediately at the station.
Well, the guys do it as quick as possible because, you know, when we come out to another fire like this, they'll go and get a dry set of gear, change the radio batteries, and get back in service just as soon as possible. The cold's brutal. All these guys just came from a 3-alarm fire over on Tonawanda. So these guys are really working hard tonight.
And overnight, 2 firefighters, as we mentioned, taken to ECMC to treat some burns. And those firefighters that work so hard overnight out in the cold, braving these elements, really, truly heroes, saving everyone in Western New York who really needs it here. But they've got just a couple hours left on their shift here to warm up. And I mean, just incredible to see, really. You can hear just how cold it is when all of this just cracks off so easily. I mean, and the icicles over here, David, I don't know if you can come any closer, but it's hard to even tell if this is a gas meter or whatever it is, because it is coated in about ½ an inch, maybe more, of ice and icicles just dripping down over everything. In this street, it's like a skating rink out here. We're on Buffalo's west side. I'm Tweelan Nugent, 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, you got to be careful as you're heading down that street. That's Winter Street, and of course Tonawanda Street, the same situation there.
You see that ice coating the branches in the house, and you think that's what the firefighters were coated in also. So thanks to them for doing all that hard work last night.